Hello everyone, I am Sunil Kumar Gupta from Kendriya Vidyalaya #1 Sagar. In this session, we will discuss about the data visualization in Python. Data visualization is a graphical or visual representation of information and data using visual elements like charts, graphs, and maps. It has so many advantages. It is very useful in decision making. You can analyze big data. Nowadays, every company handling big data. With the help of data visualization, we can identify the trends and patterns. We can analyze accurately and easily transform the information. There are so many types of charts we will discuss under the data visualization: line chart, bar chart, histogram, scatter chart, pie chart, frequency polygon, box plot, etc. Graphs and charts are very effective tools for data visualization. You can create many different types of graphs and charts using a library that is matplotlib. In this tutorial, we will discuss about the line chart only. So, the line chart is basically a type of chart which display information as a series of data points called markers connected via straight line segments. Line plot is generally used to present observations collected on a regular interval of time. This line plot can be designed using a plot function. So we will discuss a plot function under the matplotlib.py plot. Let's see how to install pyplot. So pyplot is a collection of methods within the library matplotlib. This is very easy to install pyplot. The syntax of pyplot is you can open the command prompt and type pip install matplotlib.py. You can design 2D and 3D plots under pyplot. So under pyplot, you can design multiple graphs and charts. Now see how to call pyplot inside the program. So there is a syntax that is import matplotlib.pyplot, or you can use import matplotlib.pyplot as MP. Here MP is the nickname, or you can say alias for matplotlib.pyplot. So in every program we will import this library. Now this is the simple program of a line chart. Here this is the import matplotlib.pyplot as MP. We have imported the library. Now I have taken some observation in by variable in the form of list. So these are the values. These value I have mentioned here. Now there is a function plot. You can use plot function to draw the line chart. So the syntax of function is mp.plot by. We can give the x coordinate also inside this, but here it is only 1. The x coordinate automatically will be taken by the Python. So here it is the x coordinate and this is the y coordinates. 75, the last limit of the observation is 75. So this is up to the 75 and there are 17 observations. So here it is up to the 17 or 18 observations. So this is the x coordinate and this is y coordinate. And the syntax to display the diagram is another method we will use, that is show. So mp.show will display the chart. The essential things are, first we have to import matplotlib.pyplot. We have to collect the observations, then call the function plot and display. Let's have a look on another example. This is the line chart showing values of sine and cos function. So again we have imported the same library. Here we are also importing NumPy. NumPy is a very useful library which have many functions related to ND array. So here we are using arange function available in NumPy. X equal to np.arange 1, 20, 0.1. That means it will correct 200 values between 1 and 20 with the interval of 0.1. So here we have another variable a in which we are storing value of sin x. So np.sin and value we are taking from x. Here it is b for cos, np.cos and x. Now we will draw separate lines for sine and cos. So we will call plot function mpt.plot a for sin x, npt.plot b for cos x. So here x and value we are transferring x to sin x and cos x. And this is the last command to show the chart mpt.show. So this is the diagram of sine and cos. Next, now we can apply various settings in line chart, such as title. We can give the title of any chart, line colors, marker type, marker size and marker style also. Label of axis, these are the labels. You can give the name for x coordinate and y coordinate. Ticks, these are the regular intervals of x coordinate and y coordinates. So with the help of x ticks and y ticks function, we can set the ticks. Legends, legends shows the line particular belongs to any x and y coordinates. Now this is the example applying all the settings. Taken the same example of sine and cos functions. We have imported both libraries, x for range, a range function, a for sin x and b for cos x, as the previous example. Now to give the title, there is a title method to give the title of chart. So the syntax is mpt.title and sine and cos function. Here you can see the title, sine and cos function, whatever I have typed here. Now mpt.plot, we are going to plot a sine, line chart of sine. So a belongs to line chart. Here is the color. You can assign the color to a particular line So color equal to R. R means red, G means green, B means blue, M means magenta. You can give any type of color, any name of color name. You can directly write red, RED also. Okay, the label. Label we give to show the legends. So here the label name is sign. So label is necessary to show the legends. Marker. This is the marker. Marker means the meeting point of x and y coordinates. So here I have given marker x. We have different types of marker styles like O, plus, P, less than, greater than, capital D, small d, capital H, small h, etc. Marker edge color. We can assign the color of the marker. So that is B for blue. And we can give the size of marker also in the form of floating values. So about the marker, we have assigned here for sine graph, sine chart. This is the first is the values, second one is color, third is label, fourth is marker type, then marker color and marker size. For cos, mpt.plot b, because the value of cos is stored in b. Then color is G, G for green. So here you can see the color green line. Okay. Then label is given cos. Next, we can show the legends. So legends mpt.legend location equal to lower right. You can see in the picture, this is the location lower right. You can give the location upper left, upper right, center, etc. So we can assign different types of location in legends. Now, how to give the name for x coordinate and y coordinate? That is done by the x label and y label. So to give the name of x coordinates, this is the mpt.x label interval. See in the picture, this is the interval, and mpt.y label value of sine and cos x. So y coordinates value of sine x and cos x. You can set the ticks also. These are the ticks with the regular interval of 20. So this is the syntax mpt.x ticks np.a range 0, 200, 20. So we have set the ticks with the regular interval of 20. The last syntax is mpt.show. So in that way, we can assign different features of any line chart or any other chart also. Now let's have a look on line styles. So line styles, you can see the example. I have imported numpy as np, then again import matplotlib.py.hplt. Here we are using again a line space function. This means between 1 and 100 we have 20 equal intervals, 25 equal intervals. So between 1 to 100, the values are divided into 25 equal intervals. Okay. Again, this is the x coordinate, and for y coordinates we have taken np.log x. So we will show the value of log x as well as sin x. So for sin x we are representing the variable z. For log x we are representing variable y, and for different intervals we are taking x. So first we are going to plot the diagram for log. So this is the syntax plt.plot. Now we have given two variable x coordinate and y coordinate, comma BD. Here B means color and D means marker style. So B means blue, you can see here it is, this is blue, and D for diamond style of marker. These are the diamonds. So you can give the color and marker styles simultaneously. And again the line style is colon. So this is the dots, double dots. You can see double dots in the log. There are different types of line styles like dash, double dash, dash dot, comma, colon, solid, and you can type like that, dotted, dash dot, dashed, etc. In the other plot, plt dot plot x comma z. This is for sin x, G for green, this is the color code, and this is the oval, O, circle. You can give the circles to the marker. And line style is dash dot. You can see the line style dash dot, dash dot, dash dot, and marker is circle. This is the circle. Here it is one more function of plot is save figure. You can save the diagram with the help of savefig, SAVEFIG, and you can give the location as well as type of the extension of the image. So in that way we can give different types of line styles, color and marker. Then at last we can show the diagram. This is all about the line chart. In next video we will discuss about the bar chart. I hope you will design the similar line charts in your practical session. Try to improve your programming skills. Thank you very much.